Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick review of this knife here. This is the new Boker Impatient from the Boker Plus Momo collection. Yes, you will notice that the blade looks an awful lot like a Boker Patriot. This is the new fixed version of the Patriot for those people who don't like what Boker's customer service has to say about fixing their lock. Alright, I know y'all know what this is. This is that Boker Patriot that didn't work, whose lock failed the other day. And this is what happens when you have more time on your hands than you need. And time on your hands is equal to your lack of ability. That's what you get. So what happened was I got in touch with Boker. I sent them an email, asked them about the lock, what they were going to do. And they didn't get back to me. So I waited a couple days. Still nothing. So I just kind of went to town on the lock myself with a little Dremel. And I had it right there. I just had it just almost where it would stay locked up. I just pushed it. And I didn't want to have it failing at all. So, but it was much stronger than it was before. But I was still able just to snap that thing shut. So I drilled it a little bit more, and then it just went totally useless on me. It wasn't shutting, but it was all rattly and whatnot. So rather than just chunk it in a drawer and cry about it, I decided I'd make a fixed blade out of it. This is 154 cm steel, so it's not bad steel. It's pretty good steel for a knife, and it would make a cool little fixed blade. So what I did was I opened it up and I JB welded the blade to the lock, and I filled in all the lock space with JB weld, so you can't possibly disengage this lock. You could probably whack it open and break that JB weld, but as far as disengaging it with the thumb press or pushing on this, you're not going to do that because I already tried that. So it's all locked in place. You're not going to be able to thumb lock it, thumb open it. I'm not going to go batoning with it or anything like that. So I let that dry. Then I filled in the blade slot here where the blade usually goes when it's closed. I filled that in with a 24-hour epoxy and filled that all in. So that's all filled in on top of that JB weld here, just to kind of make it a little more solid. And I let that dry. Then, I know, it's crazy, right? Lots of work for what should have been stuck in a drawer and forgotten. A drawer of shame, of hatred and anger. But I didn't let that happen to me. I wrapped it in fiberglass, and then I covered it in resin, let that harden, just to give it a little bit more waterproofing and just to seal it up a little bit. I know what you're thinking. Should have left it alone then. No, I didn't. I took some emptied 550 cord, wrapped that around it, resined that over to make it just a little more solid. And right at that point, I got an email from Boker saying, "Hey, what can we do to help you fix your knife? We are here to help." And all of a sudden my project just kind of lost momentum. But anyway, as I continued, I took some grip tape, wrapped it up. It feels pretty good. I mean, it's not a Boker Patriot or anything like that, but it feels good. It's got a sharp edge, put a really sharp edge on there. I polished out the blade a little bit. So it was fun. I had a good time. I got my money's worth as far as the deal I got on it. I kind of wish I'd waited around for 5 days or whatever it was to get them to come back to me, because I would have got some parts, or at least been able to send it in and they could have fixed it. So the moral of the story, don't be a Momo. Don't be an impatient Momo, or you'll end up with the Momo fixed blade. a Jimmy Slash one-off. So that just reinforces, though, Boker, they have really good customer service. They were a little bit slow this time, but still helpful. Still wanting to help, and that's cool. I should have waited around. I'm glad I didn't come back with a video and condemn them for their evil, because they weren't. They did the right thing. They came back and asked me what I need to help, and that was cool. So, A+ for Boker customer service. All right, if you like here, subscribe here. Man, this new video position thing. All right, like here, subscribe here, leave a comment down there. Let me know if you've dealt with Boker. I think they're pretty cool. And I will talk to y'all later.